Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of area of composite figures, specifically how we can find the area if sections are removed, and we will do it in 5 minutes or less. So we have a rectangle here. Let's put some dimensions on this rectangle. So let's say we've got a rectangle that is 18 feet by, let's call this 10 feet. And a typical problem we might see is, what is the area of the shaded region? Now there might be some type of story problem that goes along. These two are congruent circles, so they might only give you the dimensions of 1. And so let's say they give you the diameter of one of these circles. And so we will say this diameter right here is going to be, we'll call that 8. Now we'll call that 7 feet. And so our question is, if we wanted to find the area of the shaded region, so there might be a story problem about painting something and, excluding out these circles, which might have been upside down paint cans, some reason why you can't just do 18 times 10. So if we did 18 times 10, that's going to be the area of the rectangle. So that's length times width, right? So that's going to be 18 times 10. That's super easy. That's 180. We've been doing that since 3rd grade. So the area of the rectangle equals 180 square feet. And that will be, if this was a multiple choice test, that will be one of the answer choices. Much too easy. We didn't shade in, or we didn't paint or color or whatever we're thinking of these two circles. So we need to find the area of these two circles and subtract them. So now we've got to think, okay, what is the area of a circle? Remember, the area of a circle equals pi r squared. So we don't have the radius, but we have the diameter. Remember, the diameter equals double the radius. So if my diameter equals 7 equals 2r. If I want to figure out what my radius is, I am just going to divide both sides by 2. Just cut that in half. All right, so my radius now is going to be, and I'll kind of draw that in over here, 3.5 feet. All right, so I've got 3.5 feet as my radius. That's going to be helpful. So now I need to do just a little bit of calculation here. I want to find the area of one of these circles, and then I'm just going to double it because there's two different circles. So pi r squared. So area of a circle equals pi r squared. And so now we have some of these numbers here. Pi is going to be 3.14. But first we're going to have to square our 3.5. That's our radius. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if we can do that right here. 3.5 and 3.5. Remember, it's the number times itself. It's not the number times 2. So that's 25. That's 15. That's 17. Get rid of that. That's a 15. That's a 9. That's a 10. All right, so we've got 5, 12. That's 2, 1. We've got 2 digits behind the decimal in our factors, 2 digits behind the decimal in our product. So 12.25 is going to be, let's go ahead and just add that right here, 3.14 times 12.25. And we can do that long ways, or we can use a calculator. And so it's 38 and 465 thousandths. So if I wanted to double that, remember there are 2 circles. Let's just go ahead and double that. Let's see what our combined area of our circles are. That's 13, it's 9, 16, that's 7. All right, so 76.93. That's both circles together. Now I need to subtract that from my 180, and that's where it gets difficult. So I'm going to add my 2 decimals there. And if I do this with a whole bunch of regrouping, we are going to see that this area is going to be 7 hundredths, 103.07, or 103 700 square feet.